Welcome to my channel. Today's post is titled From Online Chat to Forever Love. We live in an age where people tend to believe that it is impossible to find love or true connection over the internet. But then stories like this one remind us otherwise. It proves that we were wrong all along and that forever can indeed begin with just one message. This is their story. I had been single for a while, and my friends decided it was time for me to get back into the dating scene. They set up a profile for me on a social media platform without telling me. I had no idea about it until I started getting matches. I thought it was hilarious and played around with it for a bit. Little did I know that one of those silly swipes would change my life forever. His name was Man's Name, and he was different from the other guys I had seen on my feed. His profile was filled with pictures of him traveling, playing basketball, and hanging out with his friends. He looked kind of goofy in a really cute way. I liked what I saw and decided to send him a message. I don't even remember what I said, but he responded almost instantly. We talked about everything and nothing for hours. It was one of those conversations that just flow effortlessly. We discovered a shared love for old school hip hop and classic movies. He was studying to be a doctor and I was working as a graphic designer. We learned so much about each other, and I found myself wanting to know more with each passing day. As weeks turned into months, our daily chats became a cherished ritual. We'd catch up on each other's days, share funny stories, and occasionally give each other advice. I had no idea that what started as casual chats would soon become something so much more. He made me laugh like no one else could, and as our conversations deepened, I realized I was falling in love with the person behind the charming smile and witty comebacks. Our conversations weren't limited to the app anymore. We started talking on the phone for hours every night. Those late night talks were filled with laughter, secrets, and dreams. I loved hearing his voice, and it became the soundtrack of my evenings. I couldn't wait to talk to him again after a long day. There was always something comforting about knowing that no matter what happened during the day, I had a friend who understood me like no other. It was during one of these late night conversations that we decided to take a leap of faith and arrange a video call. I remember my heart racing as I pressed the button. There he was, the guy I had been talking to for months, but now I could see his face and hear his voice. The moment we saw each other, there was this spark, this instant connection that made the miles between us seem insignificant. It was like we had known each other forever. After that first video call, they became a regular thing. We'd spend hours just talking and getting to know each other even better. I loved seeing the genuine smile on his face and the sparkle in his eyes. It felt like I was falling in love all over again, but this time I could actually see the person I was falling for. As the months went by, our feelings for each other grew stronger. One evening, as we were video calling and talking about our dreams and aspirations, I finally let him in on a secret I had been carrying for a while. I told him how I had developed these feelings for him, feelings that went beyond friendship. I was nervous, unsure of how he felt, and scared of jeopardizing our beautiful friendship. But when I saw the love and understanding in his eyes, I knew I had made the right decision. He confessed that he too had developed feelings for me. The revelation of our shared emotions was a turning point in our relationship. It was the confirmation that what we had was something truly special. I remember the exact moment when we decided to make things official. We were walking along the streets of our respective cities, each lost in our thoughts. Suddenly, in unison, we both blurted out, "I love you." It was a surprise, yet it felt like the most natural thing in the world. That moment, the words hung in the air between us, solidifying our connection and marking the beginning of our journey as a couple. Being in a long distance relationship wasn't easy. There were times when the miles between us felt like a heavy weight, and the longing for physical closeness was almost unbearable. But our love for each other gave us the strength to endure. We had found something worth fighting for. A year passed, filled with countless video calls, messages and stolen moments together whenever we could meet. Our love story became a testament to the fact that distance doesn't matter when you are with the right person. The thought of being apart forever was too painful to contemplate. So when the opportunity arose for us to bridge the gap, we seized it. The decision to move in together was a pivotal moment in our relationship, saying goodbye to our old lives and taking the plunge into a shared future was both terrifying and exhilarating. As we unpacked our boxes in our new home, we couldn't help but feel a sense of disbelief. Were we really doing this? Was this our new normal? The uncertainty of the future was exciting, a blank canvas on which we could paint our dreams. The years that followed were a whirlwind of happiness and growth. We navigated the ups and downs of life together, supporting each other through every challenge. Our love only grew stronger with time. One day he got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. Tears of joy streamed down my face as I whispered, yes. It was a perfect moment, a culmination of years of love, laughter, and unwavering commitment. Our wedding was a celebration of our unique love story. We exchanged vows surrounded by our closest friends and family. It was a day filled with emotion, joy, and the promise of a lifetime of happiness together. Today, as I look back on our journey from meeting on a social media platform to saying I do, I can't help but smile. Who would have thought that a casual swipe right would lead to finding the love of my life? People might say that our love story is a modern fairy tale, and I wouldn't disagree. We found each other in a sea of faces, proving that love can blossom in the most unexpected places. Now, here's your question. Have you ever believed in online love? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.